Dear participants of the 8th Hexagon meeting, it is a pleasure that the Hexagon Alliance has provided this opportunity for the Japan Society for the Promotion of Science to give a presentation about the trends in Japanese-German academic collaborations. My name is Hayashi, and I'm director of the JSPS Bonn office. First of all, we would like to express our congratulations to all the 6 partner universities of Hexagon to have successfully developed strong academic partnership between Japan and Germany in the past 11 years. In this presentation, we would like to introduce you to some of our programs that will further strengthen the Hexagon collaboration for the coming years. One of the easily recognized trends of the recent Japanese-German academic collaboration is the fact that the number of Japanese university offices in Europe has increased. Among them, Germany has the largest number of Japanese university offices, including Kyoto University European Center in Heidelberg. Tohoku University has 2 liaison offices in Europe, and Osaka has its European Center in Froningen. I also have an impression that the number of Japanese researchers who have professor or equivalent positions in Germany has also grown. I believe these are important trends that Japan is sharing more responsibility in the international academic world through collaboration with Germany. They also mean that the role of JSPS to support collaborative activities between Japanese and German universities is getting more and more important. Now, let me give you an introduction to some of our JSPS programs that I believe are useful for further Japanese-German collaboration. JSPS is Japan's core funding agency established in 1932 with an imperial endowment. Among the funding agencies under the Japanese government, JSPS is the only one that places high value on both researcher autonomy and research diversity. We support curiosity-driven research based on free ideas of researchers in all academic areas from the humanities and social sciences to natural sciences, in both basic and applied fields. We take a bottom-up approach to invite applications through open calls. Applications are evaluated through peer review process by more than 7,000 researchers, mainly in Japan, and are selected based on academic excellence. JSPS ensures fairness and transparency in the screening process. The total budget of JSPS for the last fiscal year was 269 billion Japanese yen, corresponding to 2.0 billion euros. Almost all this funding came from the government. The total amount has been more or less the same for the last years. About 90% of the budget is used for kakenhi grants, and the rest is for other programs and daily operation of JSPS. Here are the 5 missions of JSPS. The international activities of JSPS are mainly related to the following 3 missions. 1. Creating world-class knowledge in diverse fields. 2. Fostering next-generation researchers. And 3. Building a robust international research base. In the following slides, I will introduce 3 types of grants for international collaboration. JSPS works with DFG and DRD for these grants. Japanese and German researchers should coordinate well to submit proposals to the respective funding agencies. I will also explain our fellowship programs, especially for young researchers in Japan and Germany, to stay in the other country. JSPS works closely with DRD and Humboldt Foundation for these programs. Our bilateral collaboration program supports joint research projects and seminars. JSPS has memorandums of understanding with DRD and DFG for the joint projects and seminars respectively. We select programs together with DRD and DFG to secure matched funding. Researchers in a selected program in Japan are supported by JSPS up to about 20,000 euros per year or per seminar. Researchers in the corresponding program in Germany are supported either by DRD for joint projects or by DFG for seminars. The proposal adoption rates for recent years are about 25% and 60% for the joint research projects and seminars, respectively. The International Joint Research Program is used for collaboration in specific areas at a larger scale. In the fiscal year 2018, JSPS and DFG started a lead agency system. In this system, proposals are reviewed in one of the two agencies, different from the previous system that proposals were reviewed separately in the two agencies. Geoscience was the area for the first call with DFG as the lead agency. We received 25 proposals and 9 were selected. In the fiscal year 2020, JSPS issued a call for open research area in the social sciences. We received 2 applications and 1 was selected. The Core to Core program supports multilateral collaboration, aiming at creating world-class research hubs in Japan. It is also intended to foster young researchers in Japan and partner countries. Each project is required to have 2 or more partner countries. Core institutions in the partner countries are required to obtain matching funds to cover their own expenses. Research grants from the funding agency of a partner country, for example DFG, could be allocated as a matching fund. JSPS provides the Japanese core institutions with up to 18 million Japanese yen a year for a period of up to 5 years. About 8 proposals are accepted out of 40 to 50 for the past years. JSPS provides various programs for German researchers to stay in Japan. For graduate students and postdocs, our summer program supports 20 researchers every year from Germany to Japan. This is a first-step trial visit program for young researchers who are interested in Japan. They stay in Japan for 2 months to experience not only research, but various cultural activities. Nomination is made by DRD through an open call in Germany. We have postdoc fellowship programs up to 2 years of stay in Japan. Nomination is handled either by DRD or Humboldt Foundation, depending on the proposed term of the stay and applicant's PhD status. Or application can be made through a host researcher in Japan. The adoption rate of the short-term program in postdoctoral fellowships is about 25% for the past years. There is a general tendency in these years that young German researchers prefer a shorter, less than a year stay in Japan to a full 2-year postdoc. JSPS has 2 kinds of fellowship programs for young Japanese researchers to stay abroad. The Overseas Research Fellowship enables young researchers to carry out research at overseas institutions for 2 years. The Challenge program for young researchers provides an opportunity for doctoral course students to go abroad and challenge a new research environment. Students under this program will be engaged in joint research with host researchers in another country for up to 1 year. The Frontiers of Science Symposiums, our flagship program for international training opportunities, provide a platform for talented young researchers to engage in cross-disciplinary discussions on cutting-edge scientific topics. The symposiums aim to contribute to the development of new academic disciplines, fostering of future generation leaders, and creation of international networks. These diagrams show the number of researchers exchanged under the JSPS international programs in the fiscal year 2019. More than 3,000 researchers came to Japan from abroad, and more than 4,000 researchers went abroad from Japan. There were 278 researchers coming from Germany to Japan. This is the second largest number after China. There were 398 researchers going to Germany from Japan. This is the third largest number after the USA and China. As shown by these numbers, Germany is an essential academic partner of Japan. Thank you again for providing us with this opportunity. We hope Hexagon will further advance the Japanese-German academic collaboration to the future using our JSPS programs I have introduced to you today. Thank you very much.